to go to classroom.us-1.family-zone.io//login/pr. And I will also put that link in the video. Okay, so when you go to that link, it's going to pull up Classwize Teacher Portal. You want to sign in with Google. Make sure you sign in with Google. Choose your ozarkcityschools.net login, and you will see tiles of your Google Classroom classes. If you don't have a Google Classroom class, you're not going to see anything here. If you don't have a Google Classroom class, you're not going to see anything here. I suggest you have a Google Classroom class, but that's, to me, the easiest way. But you can always go to add class if you don't have a Google Classroom. Enter the class name. You can give the students an invitation code and save. So let's just say, I want to say technology class, and this would be their code that they would have to enter. And it just put the code, the class there, and that's the code. I already have a Google Classroom, so I'm going to go here. And when you go to your Google Classroom, if you've already had your students enroll in your Google Classroom, you will have several tiles here. If you have 30 students, you'll have 30 tiles. If you have 15 students, you'll have 15 tiles. These are tiles. Once you start your class, you're going to say what time the session ends. And start. As soon as you start, if that student already has a website pulled up, it's going to show you what's pulled up on that screen. So you have screen view and you have list view. List view just lists all the tabs the student has open. And you can go and you can close the tab. So this is the list view. This is the screen view. Now I'm going to go over some things that you can do to the whole class first. So let's just say the whole class. You have your class tools. You can open up a site for all students. You can send an announcement to all students. You can do a focus page where they only can be in that website that you have put them in. It will block everything else. You can pause the internet for the entire class, and that's going to lock access to the internet. And you can modify students. That means you can add students into your class. So if you created that class and you don't have students in there, you can add students here. You can also enable the chat feature where you can chat with your students. But when you enable the chat feature, they can see that as well. So they know you have enabled it. So with what you can do with an individual student is just about the same. And this is just how you change the sizes. I can start a chat with this student. It's going to come up just like a chat box. You're going to turn on chat. I understand. And you can chat with your student. They have a little chat feature on their monitor or on their screen when you turn this on. You can send a message to this student. I want them to stop looking at history videos. And it'll send that message to the student. I want to open a tab for just this student. Maybe they need some extra help with exponents or integers. So I might go to Khan Academy for this student. And you can see that it popped up on their screen. And the student still didn't leave the history channel. So I'm going to go and clock them out. And it tells them a tab was closed by your teacher. You can pause the internet just for this student. Let's say this student is non-compliant and they keep going to a gaming website. They keep going to Cool Math Games or whatever gaming site that they go to now. You can pause the internet just for this student. You can pause the internet just for this student. And now when you hit focus for the whole class, it tells you focus internet access. Students can only interact with the sites selected below. So you can select several sites. If your school allows access to YouTube, you can focus students on a specific YouTube video. YouTube videos and focus will open in full screen mode. Now, I like this because if I want my students to just watch a YouTube video, maybe on a concept that I'm about to go over, they will have to watch it because it will be focused in on it. So they won't be able to go to anything else. So I do like this feature. And when you're in that focus feature, if they try to open another tab, it's going to block them. And it is going to say this site is blocked. Let's see. Oh, rules. You can create rules and it controls what students can access during your class. So this is a cool feature too. You can say which ones are blocked. You can say which ones are allowed. You can do it for the whole class or for just different students. So this is also a nice feature of Classwize.